Hello, all my dreamers. Thank you for stopping by my channel. Be sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell down below so that way you know when we have our channel thought messages. If you're interested in any of my art behind me, please be sure that you go over to the About tab on my channel and you'll see an Etsy link there, as well as for any personal messages. So, dreamers, it's been a long time coming for some of you. If you are a Scorpio like myself right now, you're definitely thinking that. A lot of you have been through a lot of pain, but that growing pain has given you such a newfound strength that it's perplexing to you how people can sit in one spot and be okay. This is what makes you think about who's in your group and who's around you, who shares that energy with you. What I'm hearing is, you know that song? Oh, put down below if you know who I'm talking about in regards to this song. But that song is what I hear in my head. And the title of the song is "Oh How the Years Go By." If you know who I'm talking about, put it down below. You put it down below and it is correct. I don't know. We'll do something. We'll do something. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a bonus read or something. I don't know. But you're definitely thinking how, for all the things that happened to you within the course of this last year, you're amazed at how fast time flies by when you're paying attention. So we're going to get into that message. Let's look at within the last year, what have you learned? Like I said, Scorpios, we're about to get that quote unquote born again energy pretty soon. So we're going to come back like a totally different person. You feel me? So, and this can go for anybody else too. It goes for you deciding in your mind that you want to do something different. And it can also just be a thing of, you've moved on. You're in a different place now. Regardless if you're with someone or not, you have a different energy about yourself. A different mindset that you walk with, which differentiates how you are seen by other people. People from the past will say that you've changed, but the people that are right on track with you will say that in present tense, you're this type of person. You're a good person. You're a passionate person. They will say something that's more up to date than what it is someone from the past is trying to sell someone in the present about. And yet you're the only one that knows your future, quote unquote. So we're going to look at some of the energies. We're going to channel some of the energies in regards to what it is that you've overcome in this year. And then we'll see if anything comes about in regards to like how we can better it. So the first card that comes out is maturity is letting go of old things. And I think I've said before in many of a channel reading that, maturity and growing pains are two completely different things. And I honestly believe the maturity that comes with you letting go of old things is someone that's growing up to understand either those things were in your path to mold you, or they were in the path to help you check yourself, to let you know where you need to strengthen your weakest characteristics are, and you did just that. So whereas others may stay the same, you were able to overcome. You are able to understand, like, whatever it is that I put my mind to, that really comes from me, regardless of what anybody says. You're able to understand you're the person that, influences your destiny. Not so much of you making it. The universe already knows what's going to happen before it happens. But more or less a thing of, when it comes down to you saying that you're going to get stuff done, you're going to get shit done. And there's a peace about it. Like, you know how to be self-sufficient, where at the end of the day, you know that you can rely on yourself. Maturity comes growth and grit makes it so that you're able to use what you've been through to help you get to the next level. So maybe within this past year, from November to October, you learned a lot. And the things that you learn, you wear them well. You don't let them feel like they're going to go unnoticed. I sense you holding yourself, as far as like if you were to go to sleep, right, and you'll be in a fetal position, and of course you have your blanket and everything on you, but it's just like, before I let someone disrespect me or allow me to feel a chill or a cold in the air with other people around me, I'm going to understand what it feels like personally to warm myself first. When I say warm, I'm talking WARM. I'm going to warm myself first before I decide that the heat of anybody, from anybody, anything that I cannot do for myself, I'm not going to allow someone to dictate that is the energy I should be channeled to. That's a maturity. That's a maturity and a self-respect within itself. You understand that, not everyone's going to be happy for you. You're going to understand that with certain opportunities, you need to keep them to yourself. With certain opportunities, they're not meant for everyone to come with you. For every opportunity that you've come across, it's not for everyone to be a part of. And the opportunities that come in your way, in your direction, are meant for you. However other people fit, it will be said and done by the universe and ancestors to put and place them accordingly. It's when we decide that we are going to make people who we want them to be along our journey, we find that there's a lot of detriment. So I think you honestly understand that when it comes down to opportunities, it's only one person's cup that's going to be filled in the beginning to have that happen. It's not a thing of someone else, giving multiple cups. If so happens multiple people did not put in multiple work ethics. Understand that your work and what it is that you created along the way, you did that. You made that opportunity for yourself. You decided to make it so that you can have what's called an equal opportunity to be your own boss, or just to get shit done. Be sure that you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell down below. What's your fault? I think you understand the balance with the maturity card out here and the magician card and the Knights of Cups card. I think with you growing, you become more aware of what your actions are. Your actions are related to your results. That's what I'm hearing. So when you decide to do things, but neglect the result at the same time, it's like you can't put two things together, have a result, and neglect it, thinking that you're going to come back with the same feeling from other people, wanting to praise you for accolades. You can't do that. You got to put in the work. That's how I feel that this card came out to me. At the same time, if so happens, this past year, you've been a person to be able to check yourself, be able to know that you have the ultimate control over how you react and how you're proactive about whatever decisions that whatever decisions that are to unfold. You become a person that's aware. Almost like, that third eye, I think I've said it before, has opened up. You understand the difference between a battle and a war. You know when you're going to win. You know when you just need to go ahead and not so much fold, but calculate your strategy. So that way you still can come out with, the victory. That's what I see. Where some people lost their swords, you gain more armor. Where it is you learn someone's weakness, being that, you can say something, the slightest of this topic, they can go slam the fuck off. Then, you have it somewhere. You understand knowing your control to watch other people. You notice more of other people's buttons. So even though it's like, I've learned not to take nobody's shit in the past 11, 12 months. You also know how to say, first of all, y'all know how I am. I don't take no shit off nobody. Let's not go there. And with that being said, a lot of people did not understand the difference between a battle and a war. So, when it's all said and done, people gonna be in their feelings. But you're not gonna feel no love lost. If I told you don't go there, if I know jiu-jitsu and I know how to just shut your whole body down with 2 touches of your damn pressure points, you tried me, then you know what? You deserve whatever comes, You had to learn that lesson of people testing you, you allowing them to test you, and where to go thereafter. You accomplished those levels. See? Fun or fine. Like I said, you taking things serious, and you off the rip. You've learned how if you take a little off, you'll end up shaving the whole top. It's just like someone with an afro saying, look, man, I just want to trim my edges, man. And then you haul off and fuck around and give them a whole fade. You got some explaining to do. That's how focused someone is. It's like, no, you're not going to take my afro to giving me no high top fade. I know what my hair looked like before I sat down in this chair. Well, you know what? I know whatever it is that's coming towards me with this position, this 9 of cups, and this 5 of swords. Someone thought they were going to come out assuming that they knew more about you than you did. And you even surprised yourself with how focused and dedicated you were. And as the year went on, though some people did not like the fact of it was going to leave them in a disarray, and it was going to be a new beginning for both of you. Remember, every win comes a fail, in the words of Whitney on Waiting to Exhale soundtrack. Everyone's going to have their day. Everyone's going to have their time. Now, the Tower in reverse, some folks may see this as if, like, if it was in an upright, it would mean more or less like a new beginning. You're going to be starting over. But this person, I'm feeling there's no new beginning. It's just like there's more of an exploration there than anything. It's like you're still continuing to discover who you are. With you winning this past 12 months or so, you've been winning. So in the places where people were hurting you the worst, you figured out those were ultimately where your strengths were. Between the wisdom and the logic and time, you allowed your season to make a new you. Ooh. Oh, how the years go by. Y'all write down below in the comments who do y'all think that is. I know who it is, and I even know what soundtrack it was on. If you can put that down below, if you can put down below both parts, who's singing it and what soundtrack it was on, I will give you I will definitely do a giveaway of a personal channel thoughts message. If you can tell me who sung the song, I guess it's called How the Years Go By, and what soundtrack it was on, I will literally do a personal channel thoughts message for you. Put that down below. Oh, okay. What you learned in the last 12 months? If things could be different, what would you have chose differently? How did you disrespect yourself and pay attention to the signs? So again, this is, like I said, someone's had an awakening. Someone's had an awakening, but they also understand that at any given time they can rewrite their journey. They can rewrite the chapter. Just because you realize how you've grown despite how someone's treated you, you're still at a crossroads where you're still able to make a difference in the direction you want to go. You know, just remember, though the wind blows, it don't really tell you all the time which way it's coming from. So you have to pay attention to the signs of when things that are going to disrupt your vibration come across your path, perpendicular or parallel. Be careful. I see good health for you. I feel that you won't be as stressed as what you used to be. You won't be up in your head, though someone else would be. You know, they don't miss their water till their well run dry. And by the time you get yourself back together, or you got yourself back together, you were in full peace. You didn't feel lonely. You didn't feel as if like your feelings were in disarray. As time went on and you found things to fill within those empty spaces in that time frame, you actually came out on top with understanding that good health and opportunity comes with less worry and less baggage. The less baggage you take on with you, the more you can focus on yourself. It's hard to focus on yourself when everyone else is trying to get your attention. And I see and sense that at some point within the last 12 months, between November of 2019 to October of 2020, maybe November 2020, however this resonates, you've gained so much of yourself back. I cannot imagine what you felt you lost. And neither can you. You don't see it. You don't feel it. But what you have is an inner victory for yourself. You've learned a lot. You've learned a lot. So you're right on track with where you need to be. You don't feel, didn't I say something about peace? You don't feel as pressure as what you used to be with who you were with. Because look, that person didn't love you how you love yourself now. They weren't trying to. Someone who's not going to put forth the work doesn't love you. They need you. And I think you learned that lesson. Oh, can't make this up. So now you're in a place where you've elevated to celebrating the old things to help you bring in new beginnings. Because elevation, it is not possible without closed doors. Look into that wine glass. It's a skull. There's been some type of closure of old things. There's been a closure of old things. The best thing you could have invested in yourself in the last 12 months was yourself. The best person that you could have betted on to win was yourself. So Very proud of you. Be sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell down below. Let me know what resonates. Comment down below if you know who I am talking about the song that I was referencing earlier, plus the soundtrack that it is on. I would definitely be hitting you up for a channel thoughts message spread. So until the next one, you all, I hope you stay well and love and light. Peace.